Hello guys, and welcome back to another Halloween movie review. Today I'm reviewing the movie Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Yes, The Return of Michael Myers brings back the character that we all loved in the series. With the disappointment at the box office and with fans of the third film, they brought back Michael Myers. And this movie was released on October 21st, 1988. It was directed by Dwight H. Little and written by Alan B. McElroy. And this movie received mixed to negative reviews with critics. It has a 29% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb, and a 91% on Google. But this movie reintroduces us to Michael Myers, who, if you remember from the second movie, was thought to have been killed with the explosion with Dr. Loomis. Well, it turns out he is badly burned and is in the hospital and recovering. Dr. Loomis, of course, survives and has burns on his body as well, mainly on his face and his hands. And of course, Donald Pleasant's return, like I said, is Dr. Loomis. We have new characters. We have Danielle Harris, who plays Jamie Lloyd. She is the daughter of Laurie Strode in this movie, and she is the niece to Michael Myers. It also stars Ellie Cornell, George P. Wilbur as Michael Myers, Bo Starr as Sheriff Meeker, Kathleen Kimmott as Kelly Meeker, and Sasha Jensen as Brady. Now, this movie starts off with a beautiful shot of the fall. You got the fall setting, the leaves. The intro to this movie gives me chills every time I watch it, even on TV, because I was so excited for the Halloween franchise to go back to where it should have been, and they shouldn't have done what they did with the franchise, in my opinion. But this movie, like I said, starts off, Michael is being transferred to another facility, and along the way he hears that he has a niece, and in doing so he does one of the greatest kills to ever begin a movie by sticking his thumb in a guy's forehead, one of the ambulance drivers, and just grinds it, and that's just awesome. So he crashes the ambulance and escapes and wants to get back to Haddonfield. Well, Dr. Loomis finds out and tries chasing him down back to Haddonfield. Along the way, he's told that his muscles would be useless because they've given him so many shots, and, well, they forget that this ain't no ordinary person. So it eventually gets back to Haddonfield. Dr. Loomis is after him, but he wants to find Jamie to protect her. Ellie Cornell plays, as I said, Rachel in this movie, and she is pretty much the protector of Jamie, even though she's not actually her sister; she's a foster sister, because her Rachel's family adopted her, and she's basically like a big sister to her. She is seeing Brady, supposedly. Well, lo and behold, Brady ends up dipping his lip somewhere else, and that person is Kelly Meeker. She is the daughter of Sheriff Meeker. The girl who plays her, she was also in a 1980s movie called Hard Bodies. You should check that out too. And then Sasha Jensen, you know him from Dazed and Confused and several other films throughout the 90s. But there's some great kills in this movie. George P. Wilbur as Michael is fantastic. The third act of this movie is great. The ending leaves it like this was going to be, it for Michael. And so we all know what happens. We know we get another movie. But the ending to this movie is fantastic. Beginning back to the middle of the movie, you got a lot of great kills. Dr. Loomis, like I said, is after Michael. Uh, he, Dr. Loomis is very essential to these movies. Donald Pleasance is one of the main reasons why I love Halloween, besides some of the other uh, final girls and main characters. Uh, but this movie is amazing from start to finish. It kicked off the series again, got it back in gear where it's supposed to be. And these are spoilers if you haven't seen the movie. But throughout the movie, like I said, Dr. Loomis is chasing Michael. He's trying to find Jamie. He's got the sheriff involved. And eventually, there's a big chase that's leading out of town because Michael has basically killed the entire sheriff's department. And you got these hillbillies running around trying to kill Michael. They end up killing an innocent bystander, and but that's pretty much the sheriff's only protection. But they're being led out of town by these hillbillies. Jamie and Rachel are to meet up with the state police. Well, of course, Michael is tagging along, ends up killing the hillbillies, and they crash. Well, Michael is thrown on the side of the road, and the police come up charging. Jamie is by his side because they are related, and they come up and tell her to get away from him. He grabs a knife and he goes to stand up. Policemen fire at Michael, and he gets hit hundreds of times and falls back into what looks like just a deep hole. Well, that's how the ending is left. And you think that there ain't going to be no other movies. This is going to be it. And we all know what happens. Like I said, the kills in this movie, some of my favorites. Sasha Jensen, Michael just pulverizes his face with his hands. The daughter to the sheriff, he takes a shotgun and just jams it right into her chest. One of the cops, he twists like a pretzel. Another cop that's sitting outside the house, he just takes his head and just bashes it into the dash. And you hear the cop on the radio being killed. But yeah, like I said, there's some great kills. And I love this movie. Like I said, the fall setting sets the tone for this movie. And Michael Myers is an iconic slasher killer, slasher icon. You know, in my opinion, there's the big three. You have Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. And then you have some other ones too. But they don't top the big three in my opinion. But Halloween 4, in my opinion, is underrated. I love this one growing up. I love Danielle Harris. I had a huge crush on her. I still do to this day. She's a hell of a horror actor, or actress in this case. And I love her movies. I've seen a lot of her movies. And if you haven't seen any of her other movies outside the Halloween franchise, check out the Hatchet sequels 2 and 3. She had a new one come out last year called Inoperable. Check that one out. She was in See No Evil 2, which was a great sequel to the first one. She's in that one. And yeah, she does a lot of great horror movies. She's also in some other movies too. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, and so on and so forth. But yeah, Halloween 4, fantastic sequel. We brought back Michael Myers, which I freaking love. I'm so happy with this movie. And yeah, even though the critics didn't like it, the fans love it. I loved it. And I was really happy to watch this one. I watch it every year. And it's one of my favorites in the franchise. One of my favorite sequels as well. So with that, I'm going to give Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, an 8 out of 10. And yeah, that's how I feel about it. I really love it. I don't care what the critics say. You know, people either love it or hate it. I love it. So other than that, I thank you guys for watching this movie review, and look forward to my next Halloween movie review, which will be uploaded here shortly. I will be reviewing Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. So look forward to that. But if you like this video, please hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, and look forward to more content. And please share my videos with your friends as well. I love talking movies. I love talking horror movies, comedies, anything. I even like talking TV shows, which I'll start to talk more about those as the new seasons start here in the fall. So till then, I thank you for watching this movie review, and I'll see you guys next time.